Greetings, precious, beautiful soul. It's such a gorgeous morning here and day, because I'm not mourning anything. It's a beautiful day. So I say, buenos dias, señoritas, señores. ¿Cómo está? Bien. Okay, good. Yeah, that's part of it. Now, here's the deal. How to have speedy prosperity. Just right away, immediately. And it's a state of mind. And what you notice is there's a lot of people, and I used to be this way, that are in a constant state of self-depreciation. They're in a constant state of dissatisfaction. Wherever they are, it's not good enough. I don't like it here. I don't like it there. It was like there's always something wrong. I remember this one relationship, and we all went to, my daughters and all of us, we went to Europe. And this person could never just be anywhere. They were always in their mind figuring out the next, and had to leave. Always, you just couldn't be there. So we basically left this person somewhere else, and we all went and had a wonderful, wonderful time. Because it's not fun being around someone who's constantly dissatisfied. And a lot of people think that's intelligent, to be dissatisfied. And that if I'm not dissatisfied, then I won't make my life better. Now you have to look at, these are beliefs, these are commands, these are hypnotic trances that are being perpetrated on humanity, that we do ourselves. And that is that constant state of self-depreciation. You might think about money being depreciated, but it's really us have been depreciated to make money God, basically, and that money will give you everything. No, there's moneyed worlds and unmoneyed worlds. So, and then there's beyond that, there's trade worlds, bartering worlds, sharing, gifting worlds. You see, and what happens when you go along to get along, you take on the mindset of those people around you. And then there's also that dissatisfaction. There's a depression. And Emerson, the transcendentalist philosopher, Ralph Waldo Emerson, said, most people live lives of quiet desperation. And I remember that when I had those, and it was a sadness, like there was an anvil, a big, huge, metal thing right on my chest, pressing down, kind of a depression or a sadness, or feeling trapped, or there was no hope to get out of it. And then just to thinking, well, and then how people say, well, they're being realistic. No, the real is who you are. And then also reel is a movie reel. It's a fishing reel, to reel in people and fish. So you take a look at the words you're speaking, very, very important, and thinking, because even all words that sound the same mean the same, and even similarities, and it all works on a conjuring kind of a mechanical thing that you would call artificial intelligence or intelligence technology, but you're generating it yourself. Because of lack of real knowledge, because spiritual life has been put down, because it's not, what would you say? Real spiritual life is actually very practical life here, because you're in tune with nature, because you're in tune with your own nature, and you also observe and you can witness what's happening, and trusting your own inner wisdom and knowing. So this constant state of devaluation, this constant state of depreciation, this constant state of being unsatisfied and dissatisfied with who you are, where you are, what your body looks like, what you have, what you don't have. And because then you're giving stuff, then things, you could call them atoms and subatomic particles and zeros and whatever labels you want to give, and then it becomes like a blunt because everything fits into that thing, and that's not true because everybody wants you to fit. I remember when I was doing my 80s television ministry and becoming very well known out in the world, and they would want, where do you fit? Where do you fit? Where do you fit? Then they gave me another title, and then other people would compare them then to me. So this is how it's done. And then you're dissatisfied because you don't have enough. You don't have enough clothes. You don't have enough friends. You don't have enough this and that. And then you get into the more program that keeps you running after a carrot that you'll never get because you already have it in the non-moneyed reality. And so it's giving money that making it so that we need money, and then we value ourselves, and well, that person's worth this, and then they're worth that, but this person's worth nothing. This isn't true. That's a lie, obviously. And that the whole thing about all of us is that, well, you were created by these aliens about 200,000 years. Really? Who's writing that? Where did they get their information? Whatever body form, I have ancient memories of coming in a spaceship from another place, another place. And I was a genetic engineer. I don't know how I knew that. It came after I was in actually the pyramids in Egypt and into the museum, and all of a sudden these memories started coming back to me. And I have a lot of memories of stuff and remember that. So anyway, but this, I forgot what I was going to say about that. But anyway, let me get back to this because it's easy for me to get off back. That's why I have the car, because I get back here. So here's the key of the instant. Start being appreciative. Be grateful. Be happy with what you have. You say, well, if I'm happy with what I have, I won't get any more. You think misery is going to attract more? It's always the more syndrome. You already have it all. You have everything, all that you desire is with you, which is happiness, pleasure, love, joy of being, creativity. Your consciousness manifests. When you work on your consciousness, that means what you know and what you do with what you know, because a lot of people know a lot of stuff that ain't so. And it's got the stinking thinking because they're analyzing, figuring out, and they must not be good enough because everybody else is better than they have because they have better clothes, they have a better butt, they have a better boobs, they have a better sex, they have a better. People are tormented. This isn't us. And so when you really get to be who you are, you know how to cast off depreciation. Stop it. And start acknowledging and appreciating everything. I the most wonderful parents. Maybe they beat you up. Well, maybe you had done that before, and you chose to come to do this because you got into the reincarnation racket. Whatever it is, own it. You say, well, yeah, how could I own? It's like, I got away from my parents when I was a baby to go live with my great-grandmother. People say, well, your parents sent you to live with your grand. No, I did that. And when you do that, you're no longer a victim. And when you do that, because you've chosen somewhere, sometime, you don't know why, how, but to start choosing appreciation. And what is appreciation? It increases. And give up that so-called critical, negative, hateful, angry thing that's impoverishing you, draining you. Let it go. Right now, appreciate, be grateful, and start being thankful. Thankful, appreciation, gratitude. Each one is a different word. Look at what it is. Gratitude, appreciation, thanksgiving. Gratitude, appreciation, thanksgiving. Gratitude, appreciation, thanksgiving. Gratitude, appreciation, thanksgiving. Wow! Whew. There you go.